Hello everyone, it's your sister Roland, and all I need is a few minutes to talk about the situation that is going on in Mobile County, Alabama concerning the Prichard Waterworks Department and its former board manager who goes by the name of Nia Bradley. It is alleged that she used the credit card of the department for personal use, and she used that credit card to purchase a lot of luxury goods and different purchases that were not business related or were not company related. And as I was doing my research, I noticed that a lot of people been complaining about this place because their water bills have always been so high, and it did not make any sense. But now a lot of things make sense because there's been some, dipping in the company's money. And what is so ridiculous about this thing is this lady used to get a lot of money. They paid her a lot of money. Let's see. So according to Fox 10 TV, this lady made a lot of money. So the water board initially placed Bradley in her role as operations manager as an independent contractor at a monthly compensation of $12,500 per month or $150,000 over a full year. Other administrators also got monthly independent contractor gigs and use of corporate credit cards. So that's why she was able to use the credit card, because she had the authority to do so. So initially she started as an operations manager, and she became the board manager. So with that board manager position, of course, she got a pay increase. So she was making money that she could have purchased these things on her own. She probably wouldn't have been able to purchase it, like how we're going to see how she went back and forth. But she would have been able to purchase here and there, purchase some of these things. So let's go look at the transaction reports. Transaction reports were obtained by Rachel Wilkerson of WRTV, and these are the monthly monthly credit card purchases, the credit card transactions. January 2018, you have $69,000 credit card purchase. And if you know anything about government contracting, when they're looking for, because usually they try to give, if they need paper, if they need different services, they try to give those government contracts to small businesses or maybe businesses that can save them money. So they, even if they were to buy certain stuff, they always try to look for the lowest prices. That's how government contracting goes. That's how you win those bids. So, and then, oh my goodness, May of 2018, $163,000. If you want to look at those transaction reports, you'll find them on Rachel Wilson page. But look at these transactions. Because you could see in March of 2018, they spent $69,000, but March of 2019, it was 48,000. It was 48,000. So if that was something that was, this is because especially with these government offices, they have to be on a fixed budget because they have a certain amount of money. So, but these transactions are all over the place. It's not fixed. It's not even close. Some of them not even close. On, like, when you get to January, February, March of 2018, yeah, those are right around the same area, but then it started to increase significantly, and it was like it's not consistent. It's not a consistent number, which is always a red flag. Always, it's always a red flag. So if you see some of these are, marked out, is because it was somebody else's name that has not been named in this investigation. That's why I took their names out. So they had a ghost card. They had a ghost card also. don't know who uses those card, but this person went to church. Unless the water, I don't know, the government pays the church. That's suspicious. So she went to J.C. Penney. She went to Dillard's. See, Nia Bradley. The name is on the card. That's what was used. Dillard's. And yeah, Dillard's. She went to TJ Maxx again, even though it blanked out. Georgia Girl cost. And then even with, when I'm looking even at the other people whose name is on the card, they have questionable transactions. I'm just saying, I'm just calling it as it is. Because what does Georgie Girl costume have to do with water and sewer? Come on. That name, that's not Nia's name, but it looked like, I'm not defending this lady, but it looked like she's not the only one who was doing some shady stuff. I'm just saying. She went to the Gucci store. She loved her some Gucci and Louis Vuitton. She went to the Gucci store, spent over $3,000. She made different purchases of gift cards. Because I know even if the water and sewer department was giving out gift card, them people don't give no $500 gift card. They'll probably give you $10, $15, no more than $25, $500. And she was not the only person that did that. So it's a lot of people who I think it's gonna go down. She went to this Color Cosmetics for contact lenses. Her contacts cost $1,000. You know what when it's not your money, you go all out? $1,000 for contacts? Jeez. Okay, she went to this motor. I guess they have to be driving a lot. That's why they have to go get car work, whatever. She went to TJ Maxx. And this is TJ Maxx in Atlanta. This is in Alabama. This place is located in Alabama, but this is TJ Maxx in Atlanta. Okay, see this Bishop State Community College right here. She did this purchase, or whatever she paid there. I don't know if she have a kid that goes there. I'm not sure. And then the Wildcat Pride, that has to be the bookstore for the school. She went to the meat market and used the card for the meat. How you spending $2,000, over $2,000 at a meat market? What kind of meat you buying? Oh my goodness. Okay, then she went to the Gucci store. Let's stay focused. We gotta stay focused. She went to the Gucci store, and then she loved her some Sally. You're gonna see Sally a lot. She loved her some Sally. And she went Sally again. She went to this. She paid something else at this Bishop State Community College, Louis Vuitton. Okay, this is what is probably the same person, or all of them get their contacts from there. She went to get contacts again, this time for $1,500. I don't know what type of contacts them is. That's probably X-ray contacts. You know, where you could see 3D or something like that. To buy contacts for $1,500. And then this PW, I'm not sure exactly if that's like a supervisor name or whatever it may be, but this person goes and get their contacts there, and another person also got their contacts there too, and then went back to the bookstore again. Louis Vuitton, Gucci, Sally. She loves Sally. And then she went to Louis Vuitton twice. She did 2 purchases at Louis Vuitton, 10, 15, 2020. And then this contacts, she went again to get contacts for $2,500. $2,500. And then Louis Vuitton, 1026. And then you see this Bishop State Community College, as we saw before. She was the one who was doing the purchases at Bishop State Community College. But this one, 1114, 1115, it says PWW and SB. And it's for the same amount. Kind of suspicious to me. Louis Vuitton again. So beauty supply. I tell you, she loves Sally. Louis Vuitton, She went 4 times to Louis Vuitton on 12/4/2020, and that's she about to spend like almost $6,000. Victoria's Secret, Gucci, Premier Driving Academy. She had a Gucci store return on 1/13/2021, and then she went back again on the 18th and spent even more. And she loved her some black Sally Beauty Supply. It's even more. I just took some out of it, just a few. So Gucci store return, that's the same thing. She had another return, and then she spent even more. She just returned stuff, and then she spent even more. And then, like I said, she's not the only one, because I'd be like, what a girl costume have to do with the water and sewer department? What game stuff have to do with it too? So she ain't the only one. Not the only one. Let's continue. Now we're going to look at, find this very interesting. So this was from February 8th. And this person is a customer. And they said that first it was $787. How your water bill is all that money? Anyway, she probably do a lot of car wash or whatever. How you add 200? She said it was added out of the blue, $237 more on a bill when it's been cut off at the street. Oh my God. So her water bill was cut off. Somebody please make it make sense, because this is not it. This is ridiculous right here. Prichard Waterworks, count your MF days. And that days is counted. It's here. It's here, lady. You're gonna get your justice. But how you pay? I remembered now my water bill. I pay water bill. My water bill is not even $100. But I remember a time my water bill came up to $400. The water department, the Miami-Dade County Water Department, actually sent an investigator to my house to ask me, what am I doing? Something is wrong with my water bill. Should not be $400. That's what a water department is supposed to do. How somebody's bill, and she said it's cut off. How is somebody's water bill? I know, even though they cut, when they cut it off, they add late payments or whatever, but it's never up to $200. It's never going to be $237. It'll probably be $50, $60. It shouldn't be no more than $70. So, and this is not the only person. I couldn't find out the post, but this lady said she paid, and then when they cut off her water, and then she went to show them, hey, this I paid, I paid. And then they couldn't find her receipt. And then after an hour, when she said she wasn't going to leave, then they her receipt mysteriously showed up. So these people been doing some very questionable stuff, and I don't think this lady was the only one. If you look through the transaction report yourself, she was not the only one who's doing this. I think it's several of them, more than one, because all those credit card purchases for a water department in Alabama, come on, that's ridiculous. And then these people have been complaining their water bills been extremely high. Don't make no sense. But these people want us. Look at what these people. Oh, I have nothing to say about Nia Bradley, because the same ones that's talking about her is the same ones that was talking about me. Never rejoice in another man's calamity. I'm praying for her. Ma'am, the calamity is something sudden, something you did not expect. This lady's been doing this thing from, according to the transaction, allegedly she's been doing this from 2018, probably even before that. So a calamity is something you did not see coming. She knew this was coming. And then this is another person. Good morning. I'm going to say this. This situation with Nia Bradley isn't funny, because there's so much people making names. People will milk this. Funny at all. Instead of us instead of laughing at her current situation, pray for her. There's a lot of Nia Bradleys out here in the world, but just haven't had their day. I don't know her personally, but we all deal with addiction, rather it be shopping, drugs, alcohol, men, women, food, etc. Not saying what she did wasn't wrong, but at the end of the day, she's someone's daughter, wife, mother, aunt, or sister. Addiction and greed is real. Well, when you know you're someone's daughter, wife, mother, aunt, or sister, you act accordingly. Because you know your mother, daughter, your daughter, your mother, your aunt, your sister is going to need you. You're not going to put your life in jeopardy. And then what you said, greed. Greed is what will put the nail in her coffin if she does not take accountability. If she does not accept accountability and admit her wrong. Hey, I messed up. I messed up. I did messed up. This is what I did. I realize I'm ready to pay for my consequence. Because greed, because this lady made money. She made money. She made more money than a lot of people. And it's greed is that is gonna be the nail in her coffin, because she didn't have to do this. But when you take accountability, maybe the judge will have mercy on her. But then they was trying, her and her husband, even the husband got arrested, because her and her husband looked like they was trying to flee, because they had just gotten passports. And if you see her mugshot, that's her husband to my left, Anthony Bradley. That's not how her hair used to be. So I don't know if she was trying to go bald so people could recognize her. But lady, yeah, you got caught. You got caught and you're gonna pay. So the time to pray, the only thing you could pray for her is for her to have a conscience, to take responsibility for what she did. And you have to pay the consequence, because whatever you sow, that you will reap. You will reap. And whatever decision you decide to make, there is consequences to every decision we decide to make, and we don't get to choose those consequences, unfortunately. That's why you have to be careful with the decisions that you make, and you have to be careful with what you sow, because what you sow, that you will reap. So the only thing people should pray for her for is for her to have a conscience. Hopefully her conscience isn't seared and she's not throwing other people under the bus, but she take responsibility. Because you taking responsibility, yeah, you're going to go to jail, because you will go to jail. But you never know. The judge may have mercy. Maybe you were supposed to spend 5 years and then, they give you 3. Maybe you're supposed to spend 25 years and then they give you 10. You never know. But that's the only way. That's the only reason why you would pray for this lady. But like I said, she's not the only one. There are other people, because looking through those transactions, she was not the only one. I guess she would. Oh my goodness, that place looked like a yard sale. All those designer goods. It's like she has a taste for champagne, but only got money for beer. Be careful what you do out there. If you can't afford it, you want certain lifestyle, work harder. Do something on the side. But don't go doing this. Don't go stealing, because surely your sin will find you out. They will find you. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you in another video. Bye.